Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Paradoxic, and welcome to the Super Bowl. I'm not watching the Super Bowl here. I'm pretty sure it's over now. Pretty sure it's over. It's just a one-night thing, and it's over. But it is Super Bowl season. Well, it was Super Bowl season. It was Super Bowl season, and Super Bowl season nowadays comes with a hot selection of new trailers and TV spots, and especially Marvel capitalizes the crap out of the Super Bowl and chooses it to release their promotional material. And as far as I know, only one trailer has been released. Only one trailer has been released, and it's for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is picking up in March, I believe, and it's going to be coming out. It's going to be, releasing pretty much straight after Marvel's WandaVision, which is going fantastically. But yeah, the pacing of that very matches up very well. It being like a weekly kind of release schedule, so it's going to be picking up right after that. So they've released a new trailer just to keep us in the momentum of it in the meantime as well. I saw that this actually dropped last night. Like, I was up late editing some stuff, and then just as I was about to go to bed, I saw a notification drop at about 10 to midnight, and it was a new trailer for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I want to react to it right now. I need to see this right now, but it's late. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta catch some shut-eye or something, so I figured, you know what, I'll just wake up on time tomorrow. Actually try and wake up on time and actually try and react to it. So here I am, got some coffee to boost me up a little bit, and my enthusiasm for Falcon and the Winter Soldier is ever high, is higher than ever right now. So yeah, new trailer. So I think this is like an official new trailer. It's not like a 30-second or 20-second kind of spot or anything. It's like an actual proper trailer. So I think that's interesting, because again, it comes out literally next month, so I don't know how much they actually want to give away, but at the same time, it's like, hey, if they want to keep, they don't have to do anything to keep us hooked on, because it's the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and there's going to be other characters in this that we're dying to see. So, if they want to, gift us with some new footage and some new material, then hey, more power to Marvel. More power to. Marvel could do very little wrong at this point. They could do very little wrong. So, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is building up to be a great continuation in Disney Plus's kind of streaming schedule, and also just a great kind of series and a great continuation of the beloved characters that we know are going to be in that show. So yeah, don't know what to expect. But yeah, I guess we can only change that, or at least rectify that, by actually watching the trailer. So yeah, the official second trailer for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Let's go.
So, who would like to start? Mr. Barnes, why does Sam aggravate you?
15 seconds to
aggravate him?
So what's our plan?
Because he jumps out of planes.
Great.
Yeah, this sequence is amazing, yeah.
Superheroes cannot be allowed to exist. I have no intention to leave my work unfinished.
Oh, Baron Zemo's back. And there's this group.
The world's upside down right now.
Oh.
Where do we start?
Nice. Okay.
Buck, I have a plan. Oh yeah? What is it?
Attack.
Here we go again, huh?
Sharon's back! Yeah, was that Sharon? I don't know if that was Sharon, but Sharon Carter's back. Yeah, Sharon Carter's back. Oh, this is shaping up to be very nice. Oh.
Hello, girl, kick your ass.
Okay. Very interesting choice of music. Streaming March 19th.
That wasn't so hard.
Are you ready? Is you ready?
Okay. What are you doing? Are you having a staring contest?
Telepathically communicating.
Just blink. Sweet Jesus. How old are you?
They share one brain cell, madam. One individual brain cell. Is that couples therapy? Were they in couples therapy together? It definitely, it felt like some kind of therapy. I think knowing Sam and Bucky, the only, functioning therapy that would work for them is couples therapy. But Yeah, damn. Okay, that is a good trailer. Interesting choice of music. I definitely favor, in terms of like, especially like the logo forming at the end, I definitely favor the Captain America motif that they had for the first one. That fit in really well, but with this one, I think I respect their choice for some different music, like, you know, fitting into modern times and whatnot. But this was fun. This was definitely a fun trailer. Showed off a bit more, like slightly a bit more of the banter, a bit more of the action, like some different shots from similar scenes. Sharon Carter's back. Sharon's back. You know, from the moment she was announced to be in this, I was already hyped. I was like, okay, if they're gonna bring Sharon Carter back into this and do her character some justice, then I am all the more for this series than I ever was before, because Sharon Carter is an amazing character. Especially in the comics, like her involvement in the comics is, you know, really super enjoyable. And I think, you know, in like the movies, I mean, it goes without saying the movies have not done her justice. Like, you know, if people judge or base her character like on who she is in the movies, then it's not really, you know, fair, to be fair, because you know, they haven't really utilized her as well. And I think if you go solely based off of the movies, it's like you don't really think of Sharon Carter. I think you think more of, oh, the guy that the niece of Peggy Carter that Steve then tried to hook up with, which, you know, it's like, you know, I think too much of her story in the movies is based off of whether or not she actually has a relationship with Steve, which isn't fair, because I mean, in the comics she does, and I think in the comics it could even be a lot more fleshed out and it could make more sense, maybe. But with the movies, it's like, you know, it's definitely a little too kind of close cut for comfort, especially since it's like right after her funeral too. But with this one, I think Sharon, I am praying that they actually make her the strong, independent, badass woman that she is, and I'm just gonna love watching all of that stuff unfold. I think there was actually another woman in a fight scene too, like a blonde woman. I mean, Sharon is blonde, but I don't know if that was Sharon, because I think there's been rumors that Yelena from Black Widow will be in this, and I think, I mean, we're waiting for the Black Widow movie. Marvel keeps on saying that they have no plans to release it on Disney Plus, which I think we all know how we feel about that. But, you know, there's you know, no sign of the Black Widow movie just yet. I think, you know, personally, I think they should do what Warner and HBO Max did with Wonder Woman, and release it equally, release it for theaters for those who can go see it, and then do it on Disney Plus for those who can't, because I think on the one hand it's taken too long, and on the other hand it's taken too fucking long. But yeah, I think because if Yelena is in this, I think on the one hand it would be like a real surprise when she shows up, and fans would be all the more kind of surprised when it actually happens. But then on the other hand, I don't know if they can actually reveal any scenes confirming that, because of the fact that Black Widow hasn't actually been released yet. So they can't really, if they reveal that Yelena is in this, then that's also like a spoiler for the fact that she probably survives Black Widow. So not that we don't want her to survive, but you know, it kind of makes sense. But there's been rumors Yelena will be in this, and especially her being Russian and Bucky being Russian, and there'll be some interconnectivity there. But honestly, Sharon Carter being back, I'm ready to see anything she is in. I'm ready to see her kicking ass. I'm ready to see her punching ass. I'm ready to see her shooting ass. I'm ready to see her doing anything remotely badass. You know, so yeah, and that includes watching the trailer a second time. I gotta watch it again. I gotta watch it a second time. Because yeah, it was also a bit loud with the music. It was a bit loud, but yeah, it was fun. So let's go for round 2.
So,
I think this is interesting. They actually go for some kind of therapy. They actually go for couples therapy. That's interesting.
why does Sam aggravate you?
15 seconds to draw.
Why does Sam aggravate Bucky Barnes? This is his TED Talk. Let him give a TED Talk on it, and he will explain everything. Yeah.
Superheroes cannot be allowed to exist. I have no intention to leave my work unfinished.
I think that might be to do with US Agent, with Wyatt Russell, I think his name is. Like, he's an actual army dude that they give the shield to.
Buck, I have a plan. Oh yeah? What is it?
Does he have a plan of attack?
Here we go again, huh?
We've been grinding hard on the job.
Oh no, that is Sharon. That is Sharon. Okay, that is Sharon. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Jeez.
Little girl, kick your ass. Gotta get that first shot off before that bullet hit me.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Are you ready? Is you ready?
Okay.
You say you ready.
What are you doing?
Whole squad ready.
Are you having a staring contest?
Are you ready? Is you ready?
Just blink. Sweet Jesus. I mean, how old are you?
Yes. This TV show is going to be powered by the one brain cell shared between the two of them. But yeah, no. So we got a closer look at Zemo. We got a much closer look at Baron Zemo, whom we saw last in Civil War. But I think I get the feeling, especially with the group that wears the masks with the handprints on them, I get the feeling there's going to be some kind of breakout maybe, because I can't imagine he'd break out himself. I can't. I think the way that they're going with the group, I feel like they're clearly some kind of like activist or terrorist group or something, and they must be something to do with Zemo. Or I think it could be. I think it could be two. I think it could be two individual problems. Like one could they could be a terrorist group, but then Zemo is like his own thing. I think he could break out on his own. I don't know, but Zemo. He was also announced to be the main antagonist in this series, and that he was kind of going to be coming back and also actually properly claiming his title of Baron Zemo with the purple mask and everything from his comic book counterpart. And I think his line too, like, superheroes aren't allowed to exist, and he's not ready to leave his work unfinished yet, or like he's not ready to kind of like his work is unfinished, so he's not really going anywhere just yet. So I think. Yes, I think that definitely feels like it ties back to his kind of motivations in Civil War. Like, his entire thing was getting revenge on the Avengers for having caused the death of so many innocent people in Sokovia, but also namely his family, his wife and kid, his wife and son. So I think he's still kind of harboring that kind of grudge. Like, I think he's known firsthand the damage that can come from superhero interventions in 2000, especially because, Ultron was a creation of Tony Stark first, and then the Avengers had to come in to clean up their own mess. So I think it's safe to say he definitely still kind of maintains that grudge and maintains that kind of mentality that that heroes cause more damage than they actually, fix in the end, and even if they do fix it, then they leave more stuff in their wake. So he's kind of he's gonna be kind of very heavily opposing Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Whether or not he's gonna be opposing the new Captain America, because I think we saw like some dude like we didn't see any faces, but we actually saw some dudes of like some shots of some dudes in suits with the like US military badges and everything. And I think, as far as I think the government. I think from what I've heard, the government is like the theory is that the government will handpick their own Captain America, who will be a white man. I think racial. I think from what I'm hearing, racial profiling might actually be like a heavier theme too. Like it's been said that heavy themes and heavy stories will actually be executed and included in this series. So I think I can't help but wonder if racial profiling will be one of them, and especially like the government handpicking like a white man to actually become the new Captain America, to become. I think he's not actually I think he has the shield, so he has Cap's shield, but I think he's called U.S. agent. He's not called Captain America. He's called U.S. agent. So he's actually working exclusively for the government. I think that they're going to be promoting him too. He's at like the football stadium, high-fiving the mascots and raising some cheers there. So Falcon and the Winter, Falcon, Sam and Bucky alone. Sam and Bucky are the ones who are much, much closer to Steve and his legacy, and they know what Steve actually stood for, regardless of who you were or what you looked like or anything like that. So I think they're definitely going to be fighting. I think more than anything, I think they're going to be fighting to maintain the integrity of Cap's legacy and showing that Cap was known for doing what's right, and especially like his whole thing in Civil War is not listening to what the government says just because they're the government. His whole thing is actually doing what's right, especially if the world tells you you're wrong. So I think this series is also going to be them being vigilantes in that sense too. Like the government wants them to stay away from you know, like official government business or terrorist stuff, like, oh, we'll just send a US agent in and he'll clear the whole thing up, you guys stay away, you're not licensed or authorized to be in here. But they're going to be getting involved because that's what they do. They're Caps boys, so it's pretty much in their blood to actually get involved and do what needs to be done. So that's going to be an interesting thing to see, and I think especially just Sam and Bucky having that kind of partnership too is going to be important to see, because I think also they're going to know that, you know, it takes a team as well. Cap was definitely his own hero, but he was never afraid to work in a team. He was never afraid to work as part of a team that also followed in his ideals. So Sam and Bucky definitely carry those ideals with them, with or without the shield. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be fun. So yeah, and I think that also kind of, I think it's also surreal to think about that it's actually so close to, like, it's literally next month. I think March 19th, which is, you know, in like a handful of weeks, and we have the rest of WandaVision to go, which has been insane to watch. So I think almost immediately after WandaVision ends, we'll have Falcon and the Winter Soldier to look forward to as well. I think What If and Loki might be coming out this year too, like later on this year. So I think that like this year is the year that Marvel makes a return through Disney Plus. Like last year we got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. last year, like the ending of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so that was fun. But yeah, this year we actually get some fresh new content and stuff that I can actually enjoy. I mean, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I have to catch up towards it, and also yeah, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I think I've heard rumors about some kind. I mean, there are rumors. I think one of the rumors was discredited, but most of the rumors are talking about maybe characters returning, or like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. being rebranded, or like being not, or like being somewhat remade, but like the continuity being carried on into like another form, like agents of something else or something. But I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. I'm too busy enjoying Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for what it was earlier on in the series, and stuff. So I don't know what to make of that. But I'm doing my very utmost, absolute best to avoid any spoilers. But it's going great so far. So I mean, yeah, Marvel TV, and especially now with Disney Plus having launched up, getting up and running with all these different characters, it's going to be kicking ass. So Marvel TV is going to be better and more badass than ever before. So I very much look forward to it. I cannot wait for this series. It's going to be awesome, and I cannot wait to share the reactions with you guys too. That is also going to be equally awesome. But yeah, that is pretty much my thoughts on the new trailer. That's the new trailer. I'm glad I actually, got to watch this finally. But yeah, comments are open. Let me know what your theories are, what you are looking forward to, who you're looking forward to seeing, and what you want to make of this upcoming series. And yeah, that is it. So that was the official second trailer for Marvel's Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So thank you guys, as always, so much for being here and for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then salt and burn that like button. Comment on what you thought of the trailer and what you think is going to be coming up in the series and what your theories are for it. And yeah, that is it. So I will see you guys next time.